It was on my 10th birthday when it happened. A birthday party was held, and I received blessings from many servants and business conglomerate associates.
Shiki, you're finally 10 years old. You've grown so much.
Father, you're back!
My father, Fuga Moroboshi, who was always busy flying around for work, had returned home for this day.
Shiki, now that you're 10, there's something I want to give you.
Something to give me?
He led me to what appeared to be an underground facility.
Where is this?
It's ahead, in here.
When the underground facility's lights came on, there was a woman sleeping in cryogenic preservation.
Father, what is this?
You don't need to understand now. This is something you'll need to resolve when you become the head of the Moroboshi conglomerate.
When I become the head of the Moroboshi conglomerate? This is Father testing my abilities, isn't it? I understand. I will definitely thaw this woman.
I'm counting on you.
After that, I became the head of the Moroboshi conglomerate at 18. Just thawing her out could be dangerous. First, I needed to confirm her stable condition in this state, then research a safe method to revive her. As the research continued, we discovered she was healthy in her frozen state, and that her brain was producing some kind of speech patterns. One day, while examining her brainwaves,
Fuga.
Why is she calling my father's name?
7 years after Shiki became the head, I, Fuga Moroboshi, was working in an undeveloped city.
It's been a long time, Fuga.
You're Shiki's butler, aren't you? What do you want?
Please come back.
Why?
I was instructed to tell you only that the past present has been opened for Moroboshi.
I see. Then I shall prepare immediately.
Father, it's been a long time.
Shiki, I'm sorry about back then. You truly are the rightful head of the Moroboshi conglomerate.
I'm happy to hear you say that, Father.
We were able to reconcile as parent and child, and because I had something to show him, we headed to Morostar Technology.
I will fulfill that promise from back then.
With those words, Shiki began the woman's revival process. Is she alright?
Yes, her condition is currently stable, so please, don't worry.
I see.
After several dozen minutes. Good. Her heartbeat and brainwaves are normal. She's just sleeping now.
Her complexion is better, and she's breathing too.
I successfully completed the thawing process. She awoke. The frozen woman was sleeping in a bed, but after a while, she regained consciousness and began looking around with narrowed eyes. And then, the moment she saw Father's face. Then my father said,
Elise, begin the mission.
Yes!
What? With Father's words, the woman called Elise stood up and began to rampage. Evacuate! Immediately! While I tried to evacuate the researchers, Elise kept knocking them down one after another. Security personnel rushed in after hearing the emergency alarm. I expected Father to have something planned, but I never imagined that something given to me over 10 years ago would be a trap.
Why don't you trust me?
What's with that confident attitude?
Elise, go!
Yes!
Elise easily defeated the security personnel with quick movements. Due to her rampage, the laboratory was completely destroyed, with walls and floors broken and research equipment demolished. What is this?
Shiki was surprised by her strength.
Who is she?
Elise is my bodyguard. When you became head of the conglomerate, I had her frozen to remove an obstacle from the succession.
That's why she was frozen for over 10 years?
For Elise, it's like she just went to sleep and woke up.
She doesn't realize what happened to her.
Shiki jumped out in front of the rampaging Elise.
I am Shiki Moroboshi, the son of Fuga Moroboshi, whom you serve.
What are you saying? Shiki isn't your age.
You were frozen by my father and have been asleep for over 10 years, so...
What nonsense.
But she knocked him unconscious.
Everything has to be taken care of.
Good work, Elise. Put them all in the detention facility underground.
Understood.
Now the succession from back then is mine. I imprisoned them in Morostar Technologies' underground detention facility. Elise, tear out the wiring for the detention facility door's open-close button.
Understood.
Perfect. Now escape is impossible. Well then, let's go, Elise.
Yes.
We left Morostar Technology, and I used the emergency contact network to gather the key figures of the Moroboshi conglomerate. It's been a while, everyone.
Fuga? What's going on?
Unfortunately, Shiki is currently missing. Since there's no one to oppose the succession now, I had no choice but to take over. I proceeded with things on my own.
What are you talking about? That's not allowed.
Fuga has reformed now, so wouldn't it be alright? The key figures' opinions were split and caused much dispute. The change in leadership was put on hold. Well, I can just keep Shiki imprisoned while gathering allies. Next, Elise and I came to the Moroboshi mansion.
Fuga.
While checking my condition, Elise asked with a red face.
About the promise for when the mission ends.
Promise? Did I make a promise with Elise? The promise. Of course I remember.
Really?
Yeah. When the mission ends, I will definitely keep that promise. So, will you wait?
Yes, I got a little impatient.
Well, I managed to dodge that somehow.
Moroboshi is probably here. At that time, I overheard Moroboshi and Fuga talking at the Moroboshi estate. The last time we saw Moroboshi, he said he had resolved what he received from Fuga. And the timing of Fuga returning to the spotlight now is too suspicious. So I suspected Fuga first and headed to Morostar Technology, where Moroboshi likely visited before going missing. Strange, there's no one here. Morostar Technology was empty, with walls, doors, and equipment destroyed. What happened here? Growing anxious, I explored Morostar Technology and went to the detention facility. Moroboshi! I discovered Moroboshi and the others collapsed behind the glass. Hold on, I'll help you now. I tried to press the detention facility's open-close button to help Moroboshi, but it won't open. While trying to figure out how to help, Moroboshi regained consciousness. Moroboshi, are you alright? Due to the detention facility's soundproofing, I can't hear Moroboshi's voice. I'll go convince Fuga and Elise to save you. If I question Fuga and the others, I should be able to find a way to help him. After telling Moroboshi this, I rushed out of the detention facility. Later, I received word from our Moroboshi estate maid that Fuga was at the mansion. When I returned to the mansion...
You're Shiki's maid. What do you want?
You trapped Moroboshi, didn't you, Fuga? Release Moroboshi immediately!
How come she knows where Shiki is? It seems I can't just let you return safely. Elise, eliminate her.
Understood.
With Fuga's orders, Elise and I confronted each other.
Sorry, but you need to disappear.
Please let Moroboshi go! I desperately fought back to save Moroboshi, but... she's too strong!
It's over.
Fuga looked down at me after I was defeated by Elise.
Not bad. Should I freeze you too? Just kidding.
You too?
You are not fit to be the head of the Moroboshi conglomerate. Only Moroboshi Shiki deserves that role.
What are you saying? Fuga's the current head of the Moroboshi conglomerate. First of all, Shiki's only 9 years old, right?
Elise seems to have some misunderstanding. What? Shiki is currently 25 years old.
25?
Also, Fuga handed over the position of head to Shiki in a assessment meeting 17 years ago.
What does that mean?
Elise still thought Fuga was the head.
What's going on, Fuga? What should I believe?
Calm down, Elise. This is a lie to try to confuse you. Don't be fooled.
Fuga tried to maintain the dignity of a head, but Elise began to doubt everything.
Come to think of it, the interior of the Moriboshi estate has changed considerably. All the servants I don't know. What's going on? Could it be? Could it be?
That's enough! I escaped from the detention facility and returned to the Moriboshi estate.
Moriboshi!
What? How did you escape from there?
We tried to escape from the detention facility, but my own security was too perfect, leaving no room for escape. While wandering around looking for something... Why did the door suddenly open? Let's escape for now! Yes, sir! We all rushed through the open door. Did someone come to help? Thinking that, I looked around, but there was no one there. Looking at the floor, the facility was flooded with water from the melted ice. And then, the wiring that Elise had torn out came into contact with the water on the floor, causing a short circuit. I see. Thanks to this short circuit, the door fortunately opened. Elise, listen. You were frozen for over 10 years. Don't you remember?
Over 10 years frozen?
Stop! Don't listen to them, Elise!
Father tried to interrupt, but I continued speaking regardless. You were frozen just days before my 10th birthday. It's been 15 years since you were frozen, and I'm now the current head of the Moriboshi conglomerate. When I became head, you were used as a tool for Father to take back the position.
Right. When I think about everything calmly, it all makes sense.
Saying that, Elise began to talk about her past.
From the time I became Fuga's bodyguard, Fuga conducted various experiments on me.
There won't be anyone who can beat you now. The birth of the perfect bodyguard.
Thank you very much. Although there were many times I suffered from the side effects of force modifications, I secretly loved Fuga, so I accepted it. However, by chance I learned that Fuga was having relations with a high IQ woman, and I became jealous. Fuga, such acts will corrupt the morals of the Moriboshi conglomerate. You should have proper relationships with people from well-established conglomerate families.
Right. A woman's jealousy is unsightly, isn't it? It's quite troublesome.
One day.
Elise, there is a mission only you can do.
Yes, I will definitely accomplish it.
The content is quite simple. I want you to sleep now. And when you wake up next, I want you to defeat those who are there.
I accepted it willingly because it was Fuga's request, though I found it strange. But I was never told that this mission would involve being frozen for 15 years.
Well then, I'll administer the drug.
Wait a moment, please.
What is it?
I had something I want to tell Fuga before I went to sleep. Fuga, when this mission is over, please marry me.
Yeah, okay. She won't wake up for decades anyway. I'll just say yes casually. This way, when Shiki becomes head, Elise will defeat him and I can take back the position. Plus, I can seal away this annoying woman who's gone mad with jealousy. Losing the strongest bodyguard will hurt, but I can always make another one.
Such a promise!
You bastard!
So I was betrayed by Fuga. That's why I was being frozen.
Elise realized why she had been frozen and was very saddened. It seems Father cannot be left free. I made that judgment and snapped my fingers.
Ah! Elise! Help me!
Was that promise real?
Who cares about that? Hurry up and help!
Who cares? Shiki, please take Fuga away.
Father was restrained by the security personnel and imprisoned in Morostar Technologies detention facility.
Don't think you'll get away with imprisoning me!
After I learned about Elise's past, I obtained Father's research materials and restored Elise's body to its state before the modifications. Now you're a normal woman again.
Shiki, thank you very much.
You were just deceived by my father. I wish for your happiness from now on.
Thank you very much.
I saw Elise off. Meanwhile, in the detention facility,
Don't think this is over, Shiki.
to use a woman's feelings of love, even though he's my father, I think he's the worst kind of person. The Moriboshi conglomerate has too many difficult people. It's troublesome. Well, I'm also a member of that family, though. Subscribe to the channel.
Looking for more interesting stories and videos? Then come check out other videos from Mani Mani people here. We'd love to hear your thoughts, too. Drop a line in the comments below. See you soon!